me Geovannie Farelly. Today I want to talk to you about my news, which is timber flooring parquet. Why parquet? Parquet flooring is a type of flooring made of different geometry, change, and pattern. Varieties of geometry patterns created using small block or strip of built-in surface. The optional design offer beauty aid, warm, thus making it a great fit in home or office across the world. The district pattern of herringbone, chevron, and basket weave are which attack the world elegance to parquet flooring. Due to the presence of unique design, this type of flooring are mostly made from different type of hardwood, particularly oak, maple, walnut, and cherry, because the product has such a distinct look as well as strong resistance to wear and tears. Wood parquet has always been in high demand.
Next, we move to the design. Parquet design have a lot of design, such as the chevron, herringbone, mosaic, and basket weave. Chevron parquet, like a classic herringbone parquet, chevron is one of the most precious parquet patterns, which has gained extreme popularity among interior designers. Creating an arrow point design, chevron planks are cut at angle and installed so that each plank meets the end of the another. Herringbone. Herringbone is one of the popular styles of parquet flooring. It has been around since the 17th century. To install a herringbone pattern, we need to use professional and experienced flooring expert because it is quiet and advanced for floor fitting skills. Next, mosaic. Mosaic is known as a finger strip parquet. It provides a modern on the traditional style of marble mosaic tiled flooring. Its different geometry patterns which are created by stitching small wood strips together to form panels. Mosaic hardwood flooring is an especially popular option for the office floors and even kitchen counters. We move to the Parquet Diversals. This parquet is high in parquet design. It includes interlaced and interlaced square panels. It continues to inspire and influence modern parquet flooring. The installer would arrange it starting from the fireplace. Nowadays, designer will post this flooring diagonally from the function of the room. Lastly, bordeaux. It's available in a variety of style and materials, including hardwood, parquet, and engineering flooring. Planks of varied thickness are arranged to make a multiple geometric patterns in this traditional French-inspired design. The bordeaux design does an excellent job of showing the characteristic of wood grain due to its unique creation.
Next, for the following delivery, handling, and storage of parquet flooring, some rules must be followed to maintain the quality of the material and ensure it in good condition when installed. This delivery, handling, and storage recommendation will help you to deliver your parquet flooring to site in good condition and ready for installation. For first delivery is for packaging. Parquet floor usually arrive at the site in the sealed package or box, which keep the plank intact during transportation. Each box should be correctly labeled with information regarding the product such as size, type of box, type of wood, and finish. For the transportation, the flooring must be transported to the site that it will not be overexposed to moisture or extreme temperature. Flotation transport conditions are most valuable in a dry, well-ventilated area and avoiding heavy impact. After that, the arrival inspection. The arrival should be critically checked for package, crash, acorns, or broken planks. Any sign and symptom of damage should be brought to the notice of the supplier with immediate effect. The second is handling. For the outloading parquet flooring, overdropping or dragging the box. Parquet planks are delicate and may get damaged if mishandled. Use appropriate lifting equipment or manpower to carry the box. After that, you should keep away from the moisture exposure. Parquet essentially deform or swell on contact with storage outdoor in a wet condition or on wet surface. So, to keep the box dry and handling and avoid of storage outdoor in wet condition or on a wet surface. For the third one is storage. For the climate control, parquet should be kept in a dry climate control environment. The recommendation temperature for storing is from 18 Celsius to 22 Celsius of 24 F to 74 F with the humidity at 40 to 60%. Next, for storage position, the boxes should be stored flat and not upright or leaning against a wall to avoid the plank bedding or wrapping. If you are storing individual planks, then lay them on a flat level surface and use space between the planks for air circulation. Lastly, for acclimation, let the parquet planks get acclimatized to the room's temperature and humidity condition before laying. This takes at least 48 hours. During this time, the planks should be left in the room where they will be installed to ensure they adjust to the environmental condition.
Alright, thank you to our fellow reporter. Now, for this tonight's news, we bring you an exclusive report on subfloor preparation for parquet flooring. We start with the first step, which is cleaning. Maintaining cleanliness during subfloor preparation is essential. Experts recommend truly removing debris such as damaged tiles to prevent cracks and parquet flooring and enhance overall efficiency. Next, we turn to repairing. Before beginning any repairs, specialists emphasize the importance of assessing the condition of the parquet flooring. Identifying damaged blocks, water damage, discoloration, or warping is key. Understanding the extent of the damage allows for better planning and prioritization of necessary repairs. It's crucial to inspect the flooring for any gaps, cracks, or holes between the blocks. We're moving on to the third step, which is leveling. A stable and balanced subfloor is essential for quality for parquet flooring qualities. Proper leveling ensures a consistent surface, reducing peaks and imbalance. Experts recommend using a latex bonding agent to further enhance stability. We address moisture content. Moisture levels in the concrete foundation must be checked using a handheld moisture meter. Damp-proof membranes are recommended to prevent excessive dampness, and industry standards suggest maintaining moisture content between 6% and 9% for optimal results. That's all for now on subfloor preparation.
Next, we're going to move to the defect and rectification. Parquet flooring has a certain timeless elegance unmatched by the other type of wooden flooring. Its intricate patterns have attracted many people to the parquet flooring in their home or restore old and worn parquet flooring to its former glory. Like any type of flooring, parquet can have a problem, such as gaps between parquet tiles, loose or leaky parquet tiles, and water damage on parquet flooring. Gaps between parquet tiles are common things. These gaps occur when the wood expands and contracts due to change in humidity and temperature. To avoid this problem, clean the gaps to remove any dirty. Then use a wood filler that matches your parquet color. Apply the filler with a putty knife and smooth it out and wet until it dries. Sand the area gently to make it seamless. Next, loose or lifting parquet tiles. It was a common problem with a new or old parquet flooring. This can happen from advanced failure, too much moisturizer, or bad installation. To fix this problem, carefully remove the tiles, the loose tile with a hammer or chisel, clear area under the old tiles, apply new parquet advice, and press the tiles back into the place. Use weight to hold it down while the advice dries. Lastly, water damage is the common problem that are happen to the parquet flooring. Water can cause discoloration, warming, and mold. That's why it's become a big enemy for parquet floor. If you see water damage, you need to act fast. Don't be late. Apply the paste that is made from mixing baking soda and water. It will help you to handle the minor water stain. Let it sit, then wipe it with a damp cloth. For severe damage, you might need to replace the tiles and install the new tiles with the right adhesive. That's it from me. Let's move on to another colleague.
Thanks to our friend that have been discussed the topic that earlier. So today I'm gonna to discuss about the installing the parquet wood floor. So before we start the installing, we need to gather some tools and items such as a pencil, tape measure, square bevel tool, crowbar, mallet, spacer, hammer, and glue. And don't forget to prioritize our safety first. And for the safety, we need to prepare protective equipment like gloves, safety goggles, and sensible clothing. So after we make sure the tools and the items have been collected, so first thing first, we need to make sure that the subfloor must be checked first. The reason why we must check first to ensure it structurally sound and without any substantial water or other damage. So after we make sure the tools and the items have been collected, so first thing first, we need to make sure that the subfloor must be checked first. The reason why we must check first to ensure it structurally. After make sure the floor is clean with no residues from all flooring, we can start to lay the parquet wood flooring. So first, we need to measure the room or space carefully, and then after that, we must measure it again to avoid a mistake. After make sure the floor is clean with no residues from all flooring, we can start to lay the parquet wood flooring. So first, we need to measure the room or space carefully, and then after that, we must measure it again to avoid a mistake. So after we making a measurement on the floor, make sure to add some spaces around the edges to allow for expansion before we install the parquet wood floor on the floor. So after we making a measurement on the floor, make sure to add some spaces around the edges to allow for expansion before we install the parquet wood floor on the floor. So after we making a measurement on the floor, make sure to add some spaces around the edges to allow for expansion before we install the parquet wood floor on the floor. So after that, we need to use the square to set the first row of the parquet wood floor, and we need to do it repeatedly until the parquet wood floor get its look. After that, we need to use the square to set the first row of the parquet wood floor, and we need to do it repeatedly until the parquet wood floor get its look. After that, we need to use the square to set the first row of the parquet wood floor, and we need to do it repeatedly. After that, we need to use the square to set the first row of the parquet wood floor, and we need to do it repeatedly until the parquet wood floor get its look. After that, we need to use the square to set the first row of the parquet wood floor, and we need to do it repeatedly until the parquet wood floor get its look. After that, we need to use the square to set the first row of the parquet wood floor, and we need to do it repeatedly. So today I'm gonna to explain the protection for parquet wood floor. Parquet flooring has become increasingly popular these days since it's easy to clean and available in various designs. Previously, this type of flooring was made of strips of wood and was extremely sensitive to moisture. However, with the advancement of the technology, parquets now made from poly or hardwood, which make it more resistant to the moisture. Its beauty and durability have also contributed extensively to the growing popularity of this flooring type. Therefore, to ensure the home floor are not easily damaged, we need to take a proper way to take care of it. So, first of all, we can clean the floor regularly. It is imperative that clearing the parquet floor regularly for hectic work timings. It may not be possible to clean floors every day, and this will prevent dust and dirt from accumulating on the floor. However, remember to not use wet mop on this type of flooring. Secondly, we can use only non-abrasive liquid cleaner. This method is especially important for people who have parquet with polyurethane coated flooring. Flooring that has finishes of lacquer, varnish or shellac requires the use of paste wax to maintain the finish and shine. But we need to be careful when use these liquid cleaners because these contain a lot of chemical that can discolor the parquet floor easily. Secondly, we can use only non-abrasive liquid cleaner. This method is especially important for people who have parquet with polyurethane coated flooring. Flooring that has finishes of lacquer, varnish or shellac requires the use of paste wax to maintain the finish and shine. But we need to be careful when use these liquid cleaners because these contain a lot of chemical that can discolor the parquet floor easily. And lastly, we need to invest the parquet wood floor in the blinds and curtains. Why? It is because direct sunlight is very harmful to the parquets, and it also causes discoloration and aging of the wood. Therefore, investing in blinds and curtains will help protect the floor from being exposed to the direct ultraviolet rays from the sun. We can also place rugs and carpets in areas where the sun usually enters the home.
In our conclusion, this lab report has highlighted multiple considerations that involve working with pocket flooring, from its few subtopics such as design, delivery, storage, preparatory works, defect, and rectifications, installation under protections. Each definition has provided a comprehensive overview of its pocket flooring. For its design, pocket flooring provided several design possibilities that allow for unique expressions in structure. Each design brings its own unique personality, from elegance to contemporary flair. In proper delivery, perfect pocket flooring is based on handling from delivery to installation to ensure its integrity by appropriate methods to reduce the risk of any damage. Other than that, proper storage conditions are critical for preserving the quality of pocket flooring by maintaining the structure in a stable temperature and humidity. Preparatory work is flooring installation is to ensuring the subfloor properly level so it's easily accessing the moisture content to prevent the risk. By the end of this planning, the pocket flooring, rectifying defects is essential for maintaining the long-term quality and give aesthetic overview of pocket flooring. Lastly, it was proper installation that give the main keys for achieving a high quality and long-lasting pocket flooring. With its proper protection for the finished pocket flooring, it can be protected from damage by maintaining its beauty and strength, such as placing furniture pads under heavy furniture to prevent flooring scratches. I hope all the research topics will help to all viewers in this video, so thank you for paying attention. Goodbye.